morning, right? Drop that comment in the chat for me. And we're going to go ahead and get started really quickly because it's probably going to take less than 15 minutes. If you got 15 minutes to learn how to build wealth and do it systematically in a way that your children will never have to struggle financially, then let's get into it. So in today's video, we're talking about how to build wealth. In fact, today's video, we're talking about the company that pays you to get rich with them. For those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor. My entire mission in life is to empower you economically through financial literacy with a strong emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship. I'm from the Wealth Creation Playbook.com. If you are serious about transforming your financial situation, and let me get this clear, guys. Sometimes when I start these types of presentations, people tend to believe that, oh, well, I'm not poor, it's not for me. I'm doing okay, so he's not talking to me. No, I'm talking about if you want your children's children to inherit millions, then this could be for you. If you don't know where you sit with your 401k, this is for you, right? If you don't know whether or not you're going to have enough money to retire on, and whether or not you're going to have to get one of those retirement jobs, this is for you. A lot of times when I say economic empowerment, people tend to believe that I'm only talking to poor people. In fact, I'm talking to people who are doing well right now, who want to do even better. I'm talking to people who understand that they are in the best time and space in the history of mankind in terms of your ability to build something incredibly special if you make a few tough sacrifices, if you put in some time, energy, and effort. So a little bit about my backstory. I'm the fourth born of a single mom raised on welfare right here in St. Louis, and we struggle mightily. And this is where my hunger to help people build wealth comes from, because my mom was the type that if she had this information when she was in her youth, there's no doubt we'd be a billionaire family right now. But she didn't have the information because those who had it was not sharing it freely. So I made a vow as a kid, if I ever found out what it takes to build wealth, I'm going to tell the whole world. Now, back then, I didn't know that there was going to be a such thing as the internet that was going to give me a voice and give me a platform to literally tell the whole world how wealth is created in this country. See, most people don't realize that while there is a such thing as old money, meaning like the Rockefellers are like on their 6th or 7th generation of passing down that wealth, that is the case, but that's a small percentage of the wealthiest of the wealthy, right? 80% of wealthy people today are first generation wealthy, meaning they built their wealth from nothing, right? Either they came all the way from the gutter, or maybe they just came from a working class family, a blue collar family, and they just learned some strategies that I'm going to share with you today. And they built and they worked and they put things in place, and in a single generation, they've been able to go from middle class or even poor or even bankrupt to being wealthy today. And you can do that very same thing, but it's going to take some work, y'all. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to learn some new habits, and that's the most difficult part about what I'm going to share with you. And then it's going to require that you change the way you believe about money. You're going to have to change the way that you believe about this economy that we're living in America, this country, this system that's set up. A lot of us have been taught to fear this system, that we've been taught to dislike the system. No, it's time for us to learn how to play the game the way that it was intended to be played, and not just play to win, but to play to dominate. So I promise you that I will share with you a company that literally is paying people to get rich. And the name of that company is called MyEcon. So let me run through a short presentation really quickly. Then I'm going to show you what comes inside of the membership. And then if you stick around to the end, I've got a very, very special offer for you where you're going to be able to get access to this information at half price. So let me go ahead and jump in the screen share and share with you exactly what this thing is all about. All right, so as I mentioned, the name of the company is MyEcon. They hail themselves as a personal financial success company. And all that simply means is they want to give you the tools, the education, and the resources to build multi-generational wealth for you and your family. Bottom line, period. That's the whole reason this company exists. And the founders of the company know how to get that done because they are multi-millionaires themselves, right? So company has been around for 15 years. It's a debt-free company, technology-driven, based in Atlanta, Georgia, and has helped put $500 million back into the pockets of people just like you and me who subscribe to their membership and walk down the path that they've so eloquently laid out for us to execute, right? So what does personal financial success even mean? It's having enough cash flow to support our lifestyles in our working years and our retirement years. Guys, we all know that the day is going to come where we either can't work, we don't want to work, or we're not wanted by an employer to work. But the day never comes where we don't need an income. And from what I understand, Social Security is not going to be enough. Most people are not putting enough money into their retirement accounts or 401ks or 403bs to actually support their lifestyle at the same level they're living right now. So how many guys, can you admit right now, if you can admit right now, I need to do something different when it comes to finances, I want you to put different in the chat right now. If you can admit that you need to do something different in order to better position you financially, I just want you to put different in the comments right now. So MyEcon is going to help you in that area, right? What is the solution that MyEcon offers? More cash flow and smart financial strategies, guys. Sometimes we think that we need more income, right? Sometimes we think we need a second job. Sometimes we think that we need to work more overtime. Guys, there's a difference between cash flow and income. And in fact, we don't have a get money problem. We are some of the money gettingest people on this planet. We have a cash flow problem in the sense that too much of our cash is constantly flowing away from us because we don't have smart strategies in place with our money. So that's what MyEcon is going to solve for us. They're going to do it through what's called an income shifting membership. Basically, what that means is we're going to show you how to shift your income back from the entities that's getting it from you so that you can do more with it, right? And I'm going to show you what those entities are in a second. And then last but not least, we're going to actually pay you to do this. And it's just phenomenal, right? We're going to pay you to actually do this and build wealth and get rich for you and your family. So MyEcon's income shifting membership has 5 cash flow strategies. Number 1, correcting the tax withholdings. The first entity that's beating you to your money every single paycheck is Uncle Sam or the IRS. 8 out of 10 people are overpaying their taxes because of how they completed their W-4 form on their job. Most of us, when we work these jobs, we complete the W-4 form the day we get hired and we never look at it again, right? And that's the problem because we've had things happening in our lives, got married, had kids, got divorced, kids grew past 18, whatever the case, which requires that we revisit this form every year. We routinely see people put $200 to $600 per month back into their household with this one strategy. So first thing we're going to do is help you shift your income back from Uncle Sam. Second thing we're going to do is help you build great credit. See, when you don't have the best credit, the entire financial industry is built on the backs of people, not who are great with managing their money. It's actually built on the people who have made mistakes in their past. right? See, credit card companies don't make their money from people who have good credit. They make their money from people who have bad credit. Car dealerships don't make their money from people who have good credit. Come on, you see the commercials, $189 a month for a lease on a Lexus, right? If you have perfect credit. See, they don't make their money on the people who have good credit. They make their money on the people who have bad credit. And as a result, it's costing you 50% more, 100% more, 200% more to buy the same things you need to live than it does someone with good, with good credit. So we want to help you build better credit. And it is as simple and easy to do. Don't let the collection companies fool you. Don't let the credit card companies fool you. It is very simple for you to fix and repair your own credit, then build up on that. And we got the tools and resources that you need, all the letters, all the information on how to build great credit, right? And then debt elimination, guys. See, we are not building wealth for our families because we're too busy building wealth for other people's family. See, the money that you're spending at the car lot, at the finance company for your car, on the credit cards, see, we're building wealth for somebody else's family, guys. I know banks and institutions seem like these big things, but there's a family name behind these banks, right? Somebody founded these banks. Macy's is somebody's name, right? I want y'all to get this because we're building wealth for these families. Guys, Firestone is somebody's name. Chase Morgan is somebody's name, right? So we've got to stop making other families rich, get out of debt so that we can start making our family rich. Then we're going to show you why the United States tax code is the #1 wealth building tool in the entire world. That's why people literally put their lives on the line to get to this country. They don't come here to get a job. They come here because they know if they start a business, they're going to be able to pay no taxes. And that money they save in taxes is going to allow them to scale their business even faster. We want to show you how to turn your entire lifestyle into a big old tax write-off. You guys remember when President Donald Trump was running for president against Hillary Clinton? He said, not paying taxes makes me smart. See, we've got to get past hating the player and hating the game, right? What do I mean by that? We literally hate the player. We see someone like President Trump or a lot of wealthy people and we say, man, they don't pay no taxes, so we're hating the player. And then we look at the IRS side eye and say, well, y'all got the tax system all jacked up. Business owners don't pay no taxes. So now we hating the game. No, don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Learn how to play. And that's what we're going to teach you here. See, all the things that you're spending money on right now, your cell phone bill, your internet, putting miles on your car, the traveling that you're doing, some of your meals, the money that you're spending on your kids, your utilities, your rent, all of those things can become a tax write-off when you understand our strategy and our game plan. And we're going to give you the tools and the education to execute on that game plan. Last but not least, investment education. 2 reasons people don't invest. Number 1, they don't have the money. Number 2, they are scared to death to even think about investments. Why? Because the investment institutions created their own language around money, and they created this posture that intimidates people, that makes people feel like they can't understand what's going on in that world. So we know what happens when people are in fear. They just don't act at all. So we're going to educate you so you no longer have to fear the world of investing. And then we're going to give you the proper perspective. And then we're going to show you exactly where to go, what wealthy people are doing right now with their money to get their money to double every 5, 6, 7 years. You want to know how wealthy the rich get richer? It's not about taking advantage of poor people. The rich get richer because they know if they invest their money somewhere at 18% rate of return, that means that their money is going to double every 4 years. I'm going to run that one back because I don't know if y'all caught that. The rich get richer because they understand the world of investments and the power of compound interest. The rule of 72 says if you take whatever interest rate you're getting on your money, you divide that into 72, it will tell you how long it's going to take for your money to double. So if I'm getting 18% rate of return on my money, I divide that into 72. 18 goes into 72 4 times. That means my money is going to double every 4 years. So whether I'm taking advantage of poor people or not, if I'm getting 18% of return on my money, I got $100,000 this year. 4 years from now, that $100,000 becomes 2. In 8 years, that $200,000 becomes 4. And another 4 years, 12 years, that $400,000 becomes 8. And then in 16 years, that $800,000 becomes $1.6 million. See, that's what wealthy people understand. And we want to help you understand that. And now, the barrier of our entry, you don't even need a whole lot of money to get started. And we're going to teach you how to do that. Now, I told you that this company will pay you to get wealthy. Well, what do you mean, Cortez, they're going to pay me to get wealthy? Watch this. Matter of fact, let me come back off screen share for a second, real quick. So the company is going to pay you to get rich. How does a company pay you to get rich, guys? We are in economic empowerment. That means we're teaching you how to do something. And how many of you guys know that there's more in what you know than what you do? See, once we teach you this strategy on what to do and how to do it, you then can go and teach other people how to do it. So if I taught you today how to get a $200 to $600 pay raise on your job, and you got that down packed, wouldn't you teach that to your family? Wouldn't you teach that to some of your coworkers? Wouldn't you teach that to some of your best friends? Absolutely, you would. If I taught you how to increase your credit score today by 150 points, and you got that process down packed, you're like, it's not as difficult as I thought. You got that process down packed. Wouldn't you teach that to other people? Absolutely. If I showed you how to pay your mortgage off in 7 years instead of 30, wouldn't you teach that to all of your loved ones who have a mortgage so you can free them up of that burden? If I taught you how to make your next vacation a tax write-off, if I taught you how to pay your children to help you out in your home-based business and write off their lifestyle, if I taught you how Uncle Sam would pay for your retirement, how Uncle Sam will pay for a private school for your children, and you got that down and you saw that working in your life and it saved you a ton of money, wouldn't you teach that to at least 2, 3, 4, 5 other people, starting with the people in your own family, people that you love? You absolutely would. If I taught you, like I taught one of my clients here recently, how to take their 401k, see what's going on with it, and she went from getting a 4% rate of return on her 401k to getting close to 9%. If I taught you that and you understood it fundamentally well, wouldn't you teach other people how to do that? Sure you would. I'm not saying you have to do videos like me, but you probably would sit across from a table from your mom, your brother, your sister, your cousin, and say, listen, you're putting money in your 401k, but it's not going to grow fast enough for it to be able to take care of you in retirement. Let me show you this new way. You absolutely would, right? And guess what? Because a company knows that what we teach is so powerful, you're not going to be able to hold it to yourself. So let me show you this wonderful compensation plan that the company has put together that will basically pay you for referring people to this income shifting membership, right? So MyEcon has a world-class compensation plan for you simply referring people to their income shifting membership. What does that look like? It's got the fastest paced system in the industry. You can earn up to 80% on everybody that you, $80 on everybody that you refer to this income shifting membership. Right now, I don't know about you, but when I first got involved with this company, I got involved because I just needed to fix my own financial situation. I'm like, man, I need a strategy that's going to ensure that when I leave this planet, my children will never have to hurt for money. My grandchildren will never have to hurt for money. My great-grandchildren will never have to hurt for money. Then they said, well, Cortez, if you taught a few people about the MyEcon income shifting membership, we pay you every person that you refer. Now, I don't know about you guys, but let's just say you refer just one person per week, and you got an extra $80 per week coming into your household. I want you to put $80 in the comments if that would make a difference, right? And I don't want you to be embarrassed, because some people will say $80 ain't a whole lot of money. Or some people will say it's just $80. Let me tell you what a millionaire told me. And this is a self-made millionaire named Grant Cardone. He said, never put the word just in front of money. It's just $80. If $80, an extra $80 per week coming back into your household, what is that, $320 per month extra? When the economy crashed in 2007, 2008, you guys know how much money they said the average family would need to save their house from foreclosure? An extra $300 to $500. They said that's all. See, we get it twisted because Hollywood has taught us that successful in your finances means you got to have a big car, big house, big jewels, furs, and all of this kind of stuff. No, the average family, if we put an extra $300 per month in their household, they'll be able to relieve a lot of stress. They'll be able to pay their bills on time. They'll be able to finally pay down their debt so the debts will disappear. So we're talking about every time you refer someone to this membership, company will pay you $80, right? And then if the person you referred, you train them on the wonder of this system, how to get their money back from Uncle Sam. You teach them how to fix their credit. You teach them how to get out of debt. You teach them how to write off their lifestyle so they can save even more money in taxes. You teach them how to invest. If that person goes out and teaches someone, the company will pay you $75 for that. So it pays. See, if I was in the fitness industry, right, you would not want me to train you if I was walking around looking all fat and sloppy, right? You would not want me to train you. But if I had six-pack abs, if my arms were gunned out, if my back was defined, if my legs was tight, and I said, hey, I can teach you how to get this body, you would be more likely for me to train you than you would someone who was out of shape. It's the exact same thing. You get your finances in order, and people are going to say, how did you do that? And when you say, hey, I've got this world-class income shifting membership that I can turn you on to, MyEcon is going to pay you every time somebody gets the membership. Last but not least, you're going to earn up to $8 in monthly residual income on each active member that you refer to the system. Guys, I'm going to just give you a quick overview of what it looks like. Say that you you and your team got to a place where you guys are introducing 10 people per week into your base shop. That will create a $750 weekly income. If you guys did that for a whole year, that will put $500 on your team. That will create a $3,500 monthly residual income. Guys, if you guys grew your team to where you're introducing 50 people, that will create a $3,750 paycheck for you each week. You put 2,500 people on to the income shifting membership in the course of the year. That'll create a $20,000 monthly residual. In addition to that, we've got tons of other products and services that people can come to your website and buy. You'd earn 60% on those sales. And then your team has the same website, so you earn 35% on the team sales as well. So what I want to do really quickly is I'm going to jump to the actual MyEcon website so you can see what comes included in the MyEcon membership so that you can see this. So when you join the income shifting membership, it's two things, guys, and I want you to get this. It's a membership for your personal finances. And most people who join the income shifting membership stops there, and that's perfectly fine. But it's also a business, and people like me, I go all around the country teaching people the wonders of income shifting because I love to empower people economically. But that's optional. However, if you want to add some of those $80 commissions, you can start and stop, pick it up, put it down whenever you want to. There's no quotas, there's no minimums, there's nothing that says you have to do anything. You might refer somebody today, they get started, you make your $80, and you might not tell anybody else about MyEcon to 3 months from now. But that person starts, you make another $80 then. So I want you to get that. Let me show you our products real quick. So if somebody comes to your website, they can get identity theft protection, our cash flow manager app, the smart credit system, credit monitoring, health and nutrition products. They can book travel through your website. They can get coffees and teas, our cashback mall, roadside assistance, and our newest product is rent reporting. They can come to your site and buy our rent reporting program and get their rent payments reported to the credit bureau so it boosts their credit, right? Powerful, powerful website with products in industries that are multi-billion-dollar industries. So you can take any one of these products and focus on them if you love selling stuff. I don't love selling stuff. I just like to empower and educate people on how to build wealth, right? So let me log in real quick and show you what's included in your membership so that you'll know. So inside my income shifting membership, you'll see that I get the My Credit system myself. So I can fix my own credit. I get the cash flow manager. So as I'm learning to write off my lifestyle, I can record that stuff on my cell phone in my app. I can take pictures of my receipts, the whole 9 yards. I get discounts on travel. I get the debt elimination calculator so I can see how to get myself out of debt. I get the training on how to correct my W-4 form and look at it every year and make sure that it's right so I'm not overpaying taxes, right? I get a cashback mall so that every time I shop at Walmart.com, I get money back. I just bought tires from Walmart.com and they shipped them to my house, and I'm going to get cash back for doing something that I was going to do anyway. I get financial freedom videos that teach me the language of investing and the perspective and where to go to start learning how to invest my money. And then I get the tax record keeping videos, which trains me on how the IRS says I can write things off because I have this membership. So all of that is included in your membership. So you're probably thinking to yourself, Cortez, something like this is going to cost me hundreds of dollars and I don't have it right now. Well, if that's what you're thinking, I want you to know that you're thinking wrong, my friend, because I told you that the guys who put this thing together are already multimillionaires. So what they are trying to do is help empower people who are particularly the working class and the working poor with the knowledge that it takes to build wealth. So they create a system that is not going to cost you hundreds of dollars, right? What you're going to get is you're going to get the tax withholding training I just showed you. You're going to get the credit system so you can fix your credit. Cash flow manager app is included in the membership. Debt elimination software. You're going to get the investment education, guys. And watch this. Normally, the product sells for $99.95 one time for us and get you all set up. And then you pay $34.95 per month for your continued access and education in the membership and the right to earn some of those referral commissions, guys. But not today. $49.95 one time. Now, I want you to do me a favor. If you think this is a good deal, I want you to comment $49.95 right now. If you think this is a good deal, where you're going to learn how to get out of debt, fix your credit, invest to get double-digit returns, lower your taxes, and earn some referral bonuses just for introducing people. If you think $49.95 is a good deal, I want you to comment $49.95, right? Because then I told you in the comments that I have a special offer for you, right? For the first 10 people that want to get this membership going, I'm actually going to cut the $49.95 in half. Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. Listen, for the first 10 people who want to get this membership and rock with us, it's normally $99.95. MyEcon is offering a special to allow me to give this to you for $49.95 to get started. Then the $34.95 a month stays the same. I'm on top of the MyEcon promotion for the first 10 people who are serious enough about their finances to invest in themselves and get started today. I'm going to knock an additional $25 off the $49.95. So what does that mean? If you want to get started today, I want you to put in the comments $24.95 now. That's going to let me know who to reach out to send you the special link and the special coupon code to get started today. I only can do this for 10 people. So I want you to comment in the chat, $24.95 now, so that you can get set up with your income shifting membership. And we're going to get you rocking and rolling today, get your W-4 form adjusted today, get you on the path to building generational wealth today. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. If you're watching this on my page, then I want to get you rocking and rolling. You might be watching this on somebody else's page. I don't know if they're going to offer you the additional $25 off. I do know this, that for $49.95 to get started, that's a great deal in and of itself. But I'm super excited that you stuck with me this long and you got a chance to see what MyEcon is all about. So if you're ready to get started, and some of you guys have kind of been with us and life happened that knocked you out of the system. I get it. I've been there, right? If that's you and you're ready to get back into the system because you know that this is a good thing, then I want you to also comment $24.95 now, the word now, because I need to know who's ready to go now, right? $24.95 now. And if you're one of those first 10, I'm going to send you the link and the coupon code. I want to get you into the system and help you start building generational wealth for you and your family. So that's it for me. I'm your main man, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor. Until I talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. More importantly, you deserve to do it each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.